Good evening. Hey, I'm interrupting the pre-show here. I wanted a couple of things. First of all, I want to say thank you very much for those of you tuning in. We got an exciting program for you this evening. We have the silent auction. Now, the silent auction, a lot of you have been bidding on already. The live auction is coming up as well. You've been bidding on that as well. And you're also going to have an opportunity to make a donation to this wonderful foundation. But in order to do that, you've got to take your cell phone and text KIDS, K-I-D-S, to 71760. That's KIDS to 71760. That'll be scrolling across your screen as well. Now, I had mentioned we got some live auction packages coming up, and this person over here to my left, this is Allie Bell. Allie Bell is a famous local artist here, and she has created a piece especially for tonight. Thank you so much for doing that, Allie.
Oh, my pleasure. I'm just so thrilled to be here to support.
Excellent. Now, also, what we would like you to do is in the chat, we'd like you to think of an inspirational word, something that when you think of Guardian ad litem, what does it mean to you? And text those words or put those words in the chat to us. And what Allie is doing right now is she is writing those words all along the edge of this. So this is a work of art made especially for tonight. We're going to be auctioning this off tonight. Stay with us. About 5 minutes, we're going to be going live with our program. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, my friends. We are opening this very important fundraising gala. I want you to support this most important work for abused and neglected children. VoicesForKids.org. There is nothing more rewarding than helping these kids. I know I've been involved with fundraising for children and working with abused and neglected kids since I've been 18, and that's 20 years ago. You're not laughing. Anyway, Thank you for what you do, and I support you wholeheartedly, and keep up this important work. God bless you for that. And, you know, I don't always do shout outs for nonprofits, but when I do, it's the Guardian and Litem Foundation. Thank you, and thank you so much on behalf of all the children that you have given so much to. How nice. Thank you.
Well, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for the first annual Voices for Hope annual gala. I'm Corey Lazar, news anchor at Wink News, and I can't tell you how excited and honored I am to be with you this evening. You know, tonight you're going to hear from so many people during our 1-hour program, people who are incredible community members standing up for our children. We like to call them guardians of this galaxy, and they're going to talk to you about their work, being there for the children who are most vulnerable, who otherwise wouldn't have a voice. You know, I was introduced to the Guardian at Litem Foundation about 2 years ago when I was asked to MC this incredible event. As fate would have it, the event has been pushed back further and further, but you know what? It's really been a blessing because in that time, I've been able to meet some incredible people. We're talking about the staff members, the board of directors for the Guardian at Litem Foundation, guardians themselves. I have even got to meet some of the children whose lives were changed because of their Guardian at Litem. You know, I deeply believe some of the most important things that we can do as adults is stand up for our children, to be there when they need us. And there are so many kids right now here in Southwest Florida, in your own neighborhood, who don't have an adult to lean on when they are in their most difficult times in their lives, taken from their families. And that is why we are here tonight. And I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your week. We are all so busy. Thank you for sitting down with your crowds, your friends and family to tell everyone that this matters to you, because the truth is, it does matter. I would like to introduce our first stars of the evening, Jennifer Siegel-Miller and Peter Nyes, and they are not only on the board of directors, but they are tonight's event co-chairs.
Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Voices of Hope Gala, benefiting the Guardian ad Litem Foundation of the 20th Judicial Circuit. We are your co-chairs for this inaugural event, Jennifer Siegel-Miller
and Peter Nyes, and we are excited to present to you this stunning virtual event. We had originally planned to welcome you all in person back in March, but due to circumstances beyond our control, that wasn't possible. So, with the help of our incredible team, consisting of our executive director, Jessica Stanfield, Lori Cook-North of the Eventful Company, committee members Gary Lederer and Bruce Greenberg, and the unwavering support of our generous sponsors, we have moved this event to a virtual platform.
No matter the format, Peter and I are honored to serve as your co-chairs for this one-of-a-kind event. At the heart of the mission of the foundation is the protection of the most vulnerable in our community, the children currently placed in foster care.
Many of you are longtime champions of the foundation, giving time, talent, and treasure over the years. Some of you watching tonight are our new friends, eager to learn more and support our foundation and its mission.
It is our hope that over the next 55 minutes, you will be inspired, moved, and motivated to generously support the Guardian ad Litem Foundation, as well as the tireless efforts of our dedicated volunteer advocates who strive to bring normalcy to the children that they represent.
And thank you for joining us tonight and taking time out of your busy schedule to learn more and support our great cause.
Your support tonight can truly chart a new course in the life of a child.
A big thanks to Jennifer and Peter. And I got to tell you, Jennifer and Peter are here in the studio with us tonight. I've been able to chat with them, and they have such enthusiasm and great energy being a part of the Guardian at Litem Foundation. And Jennifer, I promise your hair looks great. She was so concerned about that shot. It looked great, I promise. Thanks for doing that for us. I also want to introduce someone else who is very special to this organization. His name is Bruce Greenberg. He's the president of the board of directors. And not only is he the president, but he's been a volunteer child advocate for the past 5 years. Bruce is also retired CEO of the Family and Children's Center Incorporated. He is a pivotal part of this organization.
Good evening. My name is Bruce Greenberg, and I'm the president of the Guardian Ad Litem Board of Directors, as well as a 5-year Guardian Ad Litem volunteer advocate. I am so glad that you are joining us for tonight's virtual Voices of Hope Gala. Jennifer and Peter mentioned that our plans to hold tonight's event changed multiple times as we navigated the COVID-19 pandemic. Canceling was never an option for us, just like giving up on the children we serve is never an option. Through a pandemic, complicated cases, or changes in foster care, our volunteers and the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation continue to show up for the children who need us the most. If there's one thing I can say about those who spend their lives protecting our innocent children, we never give up. I have never been prouder of our entire galaxy of our supporters who come from our 5-county area and beyond. Our galaxy is filled with stars, including staff, board members, guardians, sponsors, and our donors and friends. Our work simply would not be possible without each and every one of them, and I'm excited to celebrate this galaxy with you this evening. I encourage you to listen to tonight's impactful stories and support the foundation as generously as you are able. The important work that we do provides much needed stability and normalcy for the children we serve, and your support of our mission will help keep our galaxy shining bright. Thank you for joining us this evening and for your support now and always.
Bruce, a big thanks to you for everything that you do for this foundation. Now I'd like to introduce one of the newest stars of the galaxy. You probably know her. Her name is Jessica Stanfield, Executive Director of the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation. She joined the foundation just a year ago, and if you have worked with Jessica, you know she is constantly working, and she works late at night, early into the morning. In fact, I believe she said she's probably her best, most creative around 10 p.m. It's a trade secret. She probably doesn't want to get out there, but let us welcome Jessica Stanfield this evening.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica Stanfield, and I am the Executive Director for the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation serving the 20th Judicial Circuit in Southwest Florida. I am thrilled to welcome you to the Voices of Hope Gala tonight. Whether you're joining us from Southwest Florida or a living room miles away, I'm thankful you've tuned in this evening to celebrate the work of the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation with us. While we were hopeful we would be able to gather in person, the COVID-19 pandemic, of course, had other plans. Many of you have been with us for a while, remaining ticket holders and sponsors for months. We're humbled that you stuck with us through reschedules and venue changes, and cannot thank you enough for the commitment that has remained to the children we serve through your support. You are certainly a star in this galaxy. What galaxy, you might ask? Well, when raising a child, many say it takes a village. Aunts, uncles, grandparents, and neighbors alike all stepping in to help a child succeed. For the children we serve, as they navigate the ups and downs of the foster care system, it takes a galaxy. This figurative galaxy, not unlike the ones found in space, has bright spots and dark matter, swirls, movement, and a fair dose of gravity. The most impressive part, though, the stars shining brightly through the great amounts of darkness. Astronomers are not exactly sure how galaxies formed. Some scientists say that gravity pulled together dust and gas to form the first stars, and those stars drew closer and closer together until the first galaxy was formed. I'd like to think the way our guardian galaxies are formed is much the same. For children navigating the dependency court system, the world feels dark, vast, scary, and at times unexplainable. At their darkest point, their first star forms through the introduction of their Guardian Ad Litem volunteer advocate. Through their advocacy, more stars form and draw closer together through the work of the foundation and its resources. And at the end of a gravity-stricken road, a beautiful galaxy forms for a child who needs it most. Your support of tonight's event helps these stars to keep shining brightly. As we celebrate this galaxy this evening, I am thrilled to be able to honor one of those brightest stars with our inaugural Hope Award. The Hope Award, standing for Helping Other People Excel, is given to an individual who gives tirelessly and selflessly of their time, talent, or treasure to make a positive impact in the lives of children served by the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation. This description, without a doubt, fits tonight's honoree, Cynthia Schaefer. Cynthia is a 26-year Guardian Ad Litem volunteer advocate and founder of the Foundation's Beds for Kids program. She and her husband have been responsible for delivering thousands of beds to children in need, providing them a desperately needed sense of security and normalcy. In addition to impacting the many children she has been a voice for while serving as a Guardian Ad Litem volunteer advocate. While we can't fill a room with applause for her tonight, I hope you'll join me in congratulating her from wherever you are. Thank you, Cynthia, for being such a bright star in our galaxy, and congratulations.
First, I'd like to say thank you for this Hope Award. It isn't just for me, it's for my husband and my sister who have helped in the last 20 years deliver beds every week to thousands of children. We've made the beds with new sheets, new blankets, and a stuffed animal. But I'd like to read you a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. She said, "Surely in the light of history, it is more intelligent to hope rather than to fear, to try rather than not to try. For one thing we know beyond all doubt, nothing has ever been achieved by the person who says it can't be done." So every one of those thousands of children that we've met along the way, I've seen in your eyes, I've seen in the smiles in your faces, the hugs that you've given me, the hope that there is a better tomorrow. Hope means, the letter H-O-P-E means hold on, your pain ends. From Josh, who made it to West Point, to the young girl that says, "Do you mean I don't have to sleep in the bathtub anymore?" To the 5-year-old when I said, "Would you like to see your bed? It has frost sheets," that put her hand on her hip and said, "What do you mean? Don't you know that's frozen? Don't you even go to the movies?" I said, "No, I'm very busy." So she patted me on the back and she told me I needed a vacation. It makes you smile, the things that they say, when they give you a hug, the things that they mean. And you know what? Hope is there for them. And I am there to say thank you.
Jessica and Cynthia, both of you are true inspirations. Thank you so much for the work you do. And I'm sure the children thank you as well for everything that you do for them. I also want to give a shout out really quickly to Barbara Berman. I know you're out there, Barbara, in Charlotte County with your 16 guests. Huge shout out to you this evening, and I hope you're enjoying the meal and the drinks this evening. Thank you so much for your continued support for the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation. You know, have you guys seen the movie The Blind Side? It's a fantastic movie starring Sandra Bullock. And you know, it's a story about a mother who adopts a child in their community who is homeless. Well, tonight, Leanne Toohey, she is the real mother, the real life mother who that movie was made about. And she found it in her heart to be part of tonight's program because she thinks what you guys do and what this foundation does is so important.
Hello everyone, I'm Leanne Toohey, and you may recognize my name from the movie The Blind Side. Clearly, children in foster care, children waiting to be adopted, and children at risk slipping through the cracks are the heartbeat of my family and me. With all that being said, I'm thrilled to show my support for the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation, serving the 20th Judicial Circuit in Southwest Florida. It's a mouthful. Their work ensures vulnerable children who have fallen victim to abuse, neglect, or abandonment have what they need to feel like normal children, something so many take for granted and so many foster children are robbed of. Success for this program looks different for every child as the foundation works to fulfill a variety of needs, from funding sports participation fees to providing emergency clothing as a child is moved to a foster home with only what they have on their back, to providing a birthday cake and a gift to a child who has never been celebrated, or delivering a safe bed to sleep in for a child who's previously slept in a bathtub, fearful of what could happen once they close their eyes. They strive to ensure each and every child navigating the dependency the court system has what they need. Their work is truly planting the seeds of success and stability for these children for years to come. None of this work is possible without the generosity of the community. The foundation relies exclusively on grants, funded, and generous donors to carry out their vital programs. Tonight, we celebrate their work and the work of their dedicated volunteers. I encourage you to listen to the impactful stories of success, see the hope they instill in so many children, and give generously to support their work. The need is so large, and now more than ever, resources are few. Your support will help to ensure bright memories and futures for so many children. Thank you so very much. you can make a difference.
Wasn't that pretty incredible to have Leanne Toohey part of our program this evening? She thinks the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation is spectacular, the work that's being done for our children. Listen, now I want to reintroduce you to Allie Bell, famous local artist here in Southwest Florida. Thank you so much for being part of this event. Tell us what you did with these paintings that are going to be auctioned off. Where did the inspiration come from?
Well, the paintings were all centered around the theme for tonight's fundraiser, Galaxy. So a lot of brilliant purples and pinks and just really gorgeous galaxy setting.
Yeah, and I know you're doing something very special with the words. Those of you out there, if you haven't already, go and text in your words to the text line, because those inspiring words, you're doing what with them around the painting?
We're just writing them around the edge of the painting.
And that's great, because if someone puts this in their home, they're always going to see those words.
Yes.
So what kind of paints are you using? Because this is going to be such a statement piece wherever someone decides to put this.
Acrylic on canvas, and it has a gloss varnish on top, so it makes all the colors pop.
Can't wait to see it done. Allie, thank you so much for doing this for us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, we promised you some not only famous but very special guests, a part of our program this evening. Do you have your guesses ready? Here's our second special guest.
Hey, what's up? It's Ice-T. I just want to send out a big, overwhelming shout of support to the people at Voice for Kids, okay? You guys are doing a great job, raising money for abused and neglected foster children in Southwest Florida, So I think anybody that's even associated with voiceforkids.org deserves an extreme amount of respect and love. You know what I'm saying? This is a very important kid. Foster kids, they got it rough right out the gate. And, I totally support, this organization. I hope everybody is having fun at your virtual gala. I'm on quarantine, COVID too. But, we're all just trying to be safe until this blows over. So once again, a huge shout out for voiceforkids.org from Ice-T. Good luck. You guys stay strong and keep doing what you do, fighting that good fight. Love is love from Ice.
Bet you didn't think you were going to hear from Ice-T tonight, did you?
I didn't think so.
He's so cool, isn't he? Big thanks to him for doing this for us tonight. I want to introduce you to Rick Gallo. Rick, I've worked with you before. You're our auctioneer for this evening. 25 years of doing auctions in Southwest Florida.
Started when I was a baby.
Yeah, exactly. You're so young, Rick. You look great.
Thank you.
But Rick has a great way about him. He's fun. He brings the best out of the crowds. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Rick.
Thank you. And thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
I turned on the TV this morning. I'm an early riser. 4:30 this morning, I saw you on TV.
There I am.
What time did you get up?
2.
And you're still here.
And I'm still here. I don't sleep.
That's dedication. It's dedication for the kids. When I do represent a foundation like this, something comes to mind. I have one of my heroes is somebody that I got to meet back in the 1990s, and that's Fred Rogers. Oh. And I got to meet him at a national convention that I was at. Got to meet him and his wife, and he said something to me that day that always stuck with me. And it is, anyone who does anything at any time for a child is a hero in his book. So this is an opportunity for all of you out there to be heroes tonight and support this wonderful foundation. And don't forget 2 things. Number 1, there's still time to go on your phone. It only takes about 30 seconds to sign up. So go to kids, text kids to 71760. Kids to 71760. And also, don't forget in that chat to let us know what word inspires you when you think of Guardian Ad Litem Foundation. Allie's been writing the words around there, and I tell you, it looks absolutely incredible.
It really is stunning. I can't wait to see who gets to take home that piece of art tonight, because let me tell you, the video doesn't do it justice. You have to see it in person. So here's where the fun begins, Rick. You ready for this?
I am ready.
Let's start
go.
the auction.
You got it.
All right.
Our first package. Tell us
the first
about it.
package tonight is 6 tickets to Captiva Cruises, including bottomless Bloody Marys and lunches for 6 at the Sanctuary Golf Club on Captiva. Rick may actually be on the boat with you. He may find a way to get on because of those Bloody Marys.
If you're lucky.
Well, this looks like a fun package for a group of friends or family members. Hop onto a boat to Captiva, and again, you get the bottomless Bloody Marys.
Perfect. I'm going to start this under value on this thing. 6 people get to go to the cruise. Cruise is going to take you out to perhaps Cabbage Key, bottomless Bloody Marys, and then lunch at the wonderful Sanctuary Golf Club. I'm going to start it at $400. I have a $400 bid, and thank you very much. I've got a $400 bid. We're going to move in $50 increments. So give me a minute on the clock, please. Just give me a minute on the timer. We're just going to have you have 1 minute to bid on this. Wonderful package, nice, easy, fun package to start out with, and we're at $400, and I'm looking for $450. $450 below value on this for 6 people. 6 people, take that cruise out to Captiva. Gorgeous. You pick a beautiful day to go across the Sound, see
absolutely.
dolphins. I mean, just a
The
lot of fun.
dolphins, the food, the bottomless Bloody Marys.
Bottomless
Do we
Bloody-
mention that, Rick?
Yeah, there's bottomless Bloody Marys as well. So bottomless Bloody Marys, and say that 10 times fast. Captiva cruise for 6, lunch at the Sanctuary Club. We're at 400, 450, 450. We have 450, and thank you very much. We're up to $450, $500. How about 500? Bid it to buy for $550. You know, every single dollar we raise tonight stays right here in this area. It's right here, benefits the children in our area. And we've only got a couple of seconds left on it. We're at $450, and we're looking for $500. I've got $500, and thank you very much. But just a few seconds left. I've got $500, looking for $550, $5.50. Is there anyone at $5.50? How much time left on the? Not much on the timer. Just a few seconds on the timer. We're at $550, looking for $600. $600 once. Closed, sold for $550, and thank you very much. That was a lot of fun. That's a good start.
That was a great start. All right, here's another good one. You ready? Total Wine. Private wine tasting for up to 20 people. Gather your friends, your family, people you meet at the store, anybody. 20 people, Total Wine private tasting. A variety of premium hand-selected wines, and discover hidden treasures from the wine region of your choosing. Now, Total Wine can cater this experience to your personal taste and interest in wine. Your experience can include wines from any of the following: Southern Hemisphere, Vive la France, Pacific Northeast, a wine tour of Italy, Napa Valley, or the bottles that pop, your choosing.
Great package. Again, I've had the opportunity to be on 2 of these wine
That's
tastings
right.
at Total Wine, and I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun. They do a great job there. What an education for 20 people. 20 people have a party, and I'm going to start this. I'm going to start this way below value as well. I'm going to start this one at $350, and if you give me a minute on the timer, you're going to have a minute to bid on this. You're going to have a minute to bid on it, and at $350, I've got a bid at $350, and thank you very much. That's a good opening bid. That's a good place to start. That's not where we want to stop. I'm looking for $400 now. I've got $350, looking for $400. The wines that you can choose too. Do you want to take a trip through the Tuscany region and just do Italian wines? Do you want to do the Burgundy region, just do French wines? You can choose what region of the world you want to go to.
And you were saying, even it's not just the wine. They also provide something else for you to just kind of munch on as you're
Little
tasting.
snacks, crackers, and cheese and things like that. Yeah, it's a fun evening. I'm at $350, and I'm looking for $400. Is there anybody out there for $400? It's only $20 a person. Throw a party at Total Wines. Sold for $350. It's sold for $350, and thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, Rick, we have been watching our virtual broadcast, and you know, if you've been watching at home, Allie Bell, our local famous artist, is hard at work over there painting on that painting. If we can, there she is. And trust me, Rick, when I tell you, the camera doesn't do it justice. The painting in person is absolutely incredible. Now, here's something you might not have known about Allie. She really specializes she's not especially on abstract paintings, and her paintings are so vibrant and inviting, like the one you see here tonight. She also has created permanent installation pieces for Disney and Universal theme parks.
So this is a good opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Not only to own an original Allie Bell, but something that was created just for this evening's event. Absolutely incredible. And you know, I was looking at some of the words that she's writing on there that are coming in. We have caring, connection, advocate, perseverance, just absolutely wonderful. And her handwriting around that, it's beautiful. What a beautiful piece, and what a depth. And thank you, Allie, for matching my pocket square and tie, too, with that. But you look at that, and the theme tonight is Galaxy, and if you look at that, you just want to jump right into that picture. So I'm looking for an opening bid. Allie was kind enough to have us start off at $500. Looking for $500. If you are a supporter of Guardian Ad Litem Foundation, then this is the piece that you want to be hanging on your wall. Yeah. A piece of memorabilia for tonight's. Just give me a minute on the timer there, and I'm looking for an opening bid of $500. Looking for $500. I've got $500, and thank you so much. We've got $500. Now I'm looking for $600. I've got $500 looking for $600. I've got $500 looking for $600. Anyone here at $600? You got about 30 seconds left to bid that at $600. I got $500 now, and I'm looking for $600. I've got $600, and thank you very much. All right, Peter, thank you. $600 we've got. And we're looking for $700. I've got 600, looking for 700. Just a few seconds left now. Looking for $700 now. $700, just a few seconds. What a piece of memorabilia. I'm sorry? 10
Right,
seconds
10
left.
seconds to get
10
your bids
seconds.
in.
Get your bids in. I've got 600 looking for $700. $700 once, twice. Time sold for $600, and thank you very much for that. That's excellent. Thank you so much.
All right, so this next package, definitely not for the faint of heart. You ready for this one?
Oh boy.
Are you all ready for this one? Here it is, Burmese python hunting for 2. And you're gonna go with that lady right there. She is a removal specialist, Amy Siwi, and you get to go on a search for Burmese pythons, spend a day or an evening cruising through the Everglades looking for and capturing pythons in the grass and the trees of the Everglades. Now, this very special adventure with Amy from the Python Action Team is safe, so don't worry about that. And it's easy to explore the Everglades. It's an easy way to learn about the invasive species and what's being done to manage the pythons in the state of Florida. Now, your trek through the Everglades, you can actually get these elusive creatures and adventures, and you're not going to forget, and you can actually set the date for you and another person.
What fun.
Yeah.
Amy is a friend of mine, and I've had some long conversations about that. She's a herpetologist. She has loved snakes. If I could have a minute on the timer, please. She loves snakes, absolutely loves snakes, but understands that this is an invasive species here, and it is really messing up our environment.
And it's
out
her
there.
duty. It's her duty to go out there and hunt these pythons.
And you can't pick up the phone. You cannot pick up the phone and call Amy and say, can I go on a python hunt with you? Maybe you're going to be lucky enough. She caught one, solo catch, 17 feet 3 inches.
You're kidding.
17 feet 3 inches. So that was her record. It's still not a record, though. There's some pretty big snakes out there in the Everglades. So I was going to start at $500, but we went from $500 to $550 to $600. We're now at $600, $700. Now we're at $800. We're at $800. Smart bidding, too, because this is the kind of adventure that you just... $850. We're up to $850. $900 now. We're at $900. $850, $900. We're at $900. Lori, we're at $900. $850. I'm sorry, we're at $850. We're looking for $900. We're at $1,000. Wow. We're at $1,000.
People are adventurous. They want this package.
And you are going to make Amy so happy. She donates this, her time to this, and she. So, who's got the cell phone on? So $1,000. We're at $1,000. I tell you what. Anybody at $1,050? $1,050 or $1,100. I got $1,000 looking for $1,100. Just 2 seconds left. $1,100 once, twice. Sold for $1,000, and thank you very much. I can't wait to tell Amy.
We expect to see pictures when they come back of the snakes that they catch. All right, so here's another great one. If you love eating, who doesn't? And if you love flying, this next package is definitely for you. So here's the package. A private airplane ride, you see the plane right there, from Page Field, and a Harold's gift certificate for an incredible meal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Very cool. Take a look at that plane. That plane's used for aerobatics, by the way. So that is an incredibly smooth handling and fast little plane. It'll be quite the experience. It only holds 2 people, just the pilot, and you're going to sit behind the pilot. And Tom, who donated this, and his last name is Kruckmer, I believe. Yes, he is the tuba player for the Southwest Florida Symphony. So, Tom, thank you very much for the donation. We're going to start this off at $500. $500. Do I have a bid at $500? Yes, we have a bid at $500, and thank you very much. We've got $500. We're going to move at $50 increments. Harold's, a $100 gift certificate to Harold's, and then this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fly in this plane with Tom. Maybe even play the tuba for you when you
If you ask him nicely, he might.
Exactly.
He may store it in the plane. I don't know.
I would suggest going up in the plane before you go to Harold's to eat, possibly. But all right, so we've got we were at $500, still at $500, looking for $550. We've only got about 30 seconds left on this one, looking for $550. So I've got $500, looking for $550. I tell you, I was watching a YouTube on this plane, and watching some of the things that it can do. Absolutely unbelievable.
It's a fast little plane.
We should mention, too, that it took Tom 7 years to build this plane. This plane he built with his own 2 hands. So, I mean, just an incredible experience. We're at $500, and we're looking for $550. Only 10 seconds left. $500 looking for $550. $500 looking for $550. I want to thank you very much. It is sold for $500. Tom, thank you very much. Enjoy the flight and enjoy the meal at Harold's.
That's going to be quite the experience.
Definitely.
Good purchase there. All right, for the wine collectors out there, this next package is for you. Are you ready for this? Here we go. 7 bottles of wine, but here's the thing. Our first bottle is a very exclusive bottle valued at $800 or over. It's a 1986 Chateau Margaux bottle of wine. The average annual production of this wine is only 150,000 bottles, so it's very rare. There's not a lot of bottles out there. And this package also includes another 6 bottles. Here they are. You're about to see these other 6 bottles of exquisite wine, and you can see them on the screen right now. So this is going to be an incredible addition to your wine collection.
Well, when I saw that we were going to have this as a package, if you could give me a minute on the timer, please. When I saw we were going to have this as a package,
Yeah.
I researched some of these wines, and that Margaux is, the least I could find it online was $859.
Yeah, at least.
$859.
Yeah.
And I also saw that a 1923 bottle of the same thing is worth $23,000. So if you're a wine collector and you want to let that sit around for another 50 years, it's going to be worth a lot of money. So, all right, but I'd drink it if I bought it. So
Well, that's the big question. What do you do with it?
I know.
You drink it or save it?
I know. Not a tough question for me. Okay, so I'm going to start that at $450. I'm going to start at $450. I've got $450, and thank you very much. Now $500. Looking for $500. This is $550 I've got. I went from $500 to $550. I've got $550. Looking for $600. This is over $1,000 worth of wine here.
Easily.
Not only that $800 bottle of wine, but also there's a couple of bottles in there worth between $100 and $200. 90-point, 92-point wines, absolutely incredible wines. And right now we're at $550 and looking for $600. It's about half value. I've got $600. Smart bid. I've got $600. Now we're looking for $650. I've got $600 looking for $650. Anybody out there for $650? How much time do we have left? Just 10 seconds left. I've got $600 looking for $650. $650, get your bid in right now. There is a delay on the internet. I'm going to give you a second on this one. $600 looking for $650. Once, twice. It's sold for $600, and thank you very much, bidder number 1043. Thank you so much for that.
Great steal.
Absolutely.
That package of wine, that's
Definitely.
incredible. So listen, we're going to take a moment now to share some of the stories of really why we're here tonight, right? The Guardian Ad Litems give their time, their energy, their love to these children, and we'd like to share their moments of what it's like for them.
When I retired in 2011, my wife said, "What are you going to do with yourself? If you don't play golf, you're not going to hang around the house and drive me crazy, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm going to do something. I don't know what, but I'll know it when I see it." I've always loved children, so we're getting to do things again that we did with our children and our grandchildren, and now we do it again. But it becomes much more significant to me and my wife now because we know nobody else is doing these things with the kids. The basic role is to protect the welfare of the child, the interests of the child, because everybody else, when you go into court, has an advocate, their own lawyers. The state has lawyers, the mother and father, everybody does. So we are the advocate for the child. We have no other interest in the case other than the child, and we report directly to the judge. If we see that the child needs therapy and is not getting it, we do something about it. And children's needs, that's a huge part of the foundation's role. If a child needs a tutor, the foundation will pay for a tutor, help pay for things like summer camps, computer training, sports activities, everything that a normal child would need during the course of their life. The foundation will fund. What keeps me going is the fact that the kids have to keep going. And I have become, in this case, the only person in their lives consistently for the last 5.5 years. And I just let them know that I'm going to see them every month, at least once a month. We'll do some fun things, normal type things that they might be missing out on, and just try to make their life a little bit easier. They realized after a while that, I wasn't doing that because I had to do it. I wasn't being paid, it wasn't my job. That they finally realized that, I was doing it because I liked them and I wanted to help them and work with them. And when we talked about it one time, she said that she didn't have anybody else to love her. But she knew that I did and my wife did. And that just made a big difference to her. Parental rights were terminated. And I had to tell the children that's what was going on. And there was a lot of crying. And it was a very tough situation. And the little girl, who at the time was 9, I said, what's going to happen to us? Who do we live with? And I said, well, we'll find you a new, forever adoptive family. And she gotta take a minute here. She put her arms around me and asked if I would adopt her. I said, I can't, too old. You need somebody young, you can play with, keep up with. That was the hardest. We're overwhelmed with children in this circuit, in each county, throughout the state and the country. I mean, we're talking tens of thousands of children who have been sheltered by the courts because of the abuse and neglect and abandonment. Every one of them should have a guardian ad litem, and every one of them does not. I do consider it a privilege and an honor to work with these kids and hopefully have a positive effect on their lives. And maybe one of them or two of them might remember me someday later on, who knows. And it's, basically the best thing I've ever done.
And so there you see it, how crucial it is, the money raised tonight. It stays here in Southwest Florida to help these kids try and have somewhat of a normal life as they're going through some of the most difficult times that they will ever face.
And the times have been made more difficult with the way things are out there with the COVID-19. It's affecting them a lot more than it's affecting the average.
Yeah.
This is my favorite part of the program. This is what we call Fund the Need. And we had some great silent auction packages. They stay up until 8 o'clock, by the way. We've closed the live auction. Thank you very much for those bids. But this is an opportunity for everyone out there, every single one of you that's watching, to participate in the program. This is an opportunity, again, we call it Fund the Mission, and you make a straight donation to this wonderful organization. And if you go on your cell phone, and if you haven't done it yet, there's still plenty of time to go onto that text KIDS, KIDS, to 71760, KIDS 71760, and it only takes about 30 seconds to register, and you could still make a donation and participate in this portion. And I'll tell you what's going to be so special about this portion. We've got the different dollar amounts on there, but anyone tonight who donates $100 or more, at whatever level, $100 or more, is going to have their name put into a hat or a bowl, and we're going to draw your name, and you're going to win a painting by Allie. There she is, working on the second painting right now and adding the names to the side. So you have an opportunity to win this absolutely invaluable, priceless piece of art created specially for tonight, just for your donation of $100 or more. But I'm going to start with a big ask. I'm going to start with an ask of $5,000. I want to see if there's somebody out there who would start us off with $5,000, because $5,000 means a lot to this organization.
It really does, and I know there are people out there that want to donate $5,000. This is what truly makes a difference. Are you ready for this? $5,000 can provide a full year of children's needs requests for 10 children. And we're talking about real, tangible items that your money will go towards. We're talking things like beds for children who don't even have a bed to sleep in at night. You're going to be providing those for them. Clothing. Some of these children, they're taken from their homes, they're put in foster care homes, and they don't have any clothes of their own. You're going to be providing clothing for these children. Tutoring. They're in and out of school. Again, multiple foster homes, some of these children, and they need tutoring. They need to know how to get a proper education. Lessons and things like swimming, dance, gymnastics, and art to keep them occupied, to keep their mind learning and fulfilled. Even sports, $5,000. You're going to be helping children play sports, all types of baby items. Happier birthdays. The Guardian at Litem will be able to provide stuff for the kids for their birthdays. Something
That's
that
so much.
we take for granted all the time. You know, you look forward to your birthday, but these kids sometimes don't have anything after everything happens to them. Camps, clubs, and field trips, all kinds of stuff to help the children live a normal life.
So I want you to give whatever level you're comfortable with, but we would love to have somebody start us off at that $5,000 level. If you could start us off at that $5,000. We have somebody at $5,000.
Oh, wow.
Gary and Jean Lederer, thank you so much. $5,000 starting us off. If anybody who wants to join them, feel free, but thank you so much, bless you, for that $5,000 donation. That is just absolutely incredible.
And you know, you can donate throughout the entire evening. So if we even move on and you decide you want to donate the $5,000 amount or whatever next one you would like, you can still do that all throughout the program tonight.
Every single dollar makes just such a huge difference. You know, the next dollar level that you see there on your screen or on your phone would be $2,500, and I bet $2,500 would do a lot as well.
Oh, of course. So Rick, $2,500, and this is going to make it very real. So listen to this. $2,500 will provide 10 safe and cozy beds for children. It's real, I promise you. Some of these kids don't have their own bed to sleep in. Some of them, I believe, we heard a story of one child sleeping in a bathtub.
Yes.
And that's their reality. And so for $2,500, you can help kids sleep in a comfy bed. It's going to come complete with bedding. And what I love about this also, they're going to give the child some type of comfort item like a teddy bear and then a book for them to read in their new bed.
Wonderful. So whether it's $5,000 or $2,500 or the next level that we have is $1,000. When $1,000, what would that mean to this organization?
$1,000, Rick, I promise, still goes a very long way. This provides lessons for a year for 4 children who desperately want to feel like their peers. You know, they see their friends in school doing all types of other things. So for $1,000, you can help get children in things like band and the orchestra and dance and in sports.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
You know, as Corey had mentioned too, we're going to be taking donations right up until 8 o'clock. The silent auction closes at 8 o'clock. So whatever level you're comfortable with, you know, there is a button down there you can hit custom, and you can make any donation that you choose to make. But right now we have $5,000, $2,500, $1,000. How about $500?
Yeah, $500 is still an option, a great option, trust me, because $500, you're going to be providing full needs for a child for an entire year. And I want to, really drive this point home. For some of these children, Rick, they don't have stability. The Guardian at Litem is the single person there for them from beginning to end, from when their case begins till it ends. They're the constant. Lawyers change, foster homes change, all types of stuff is always changing. But the Guardian at Litem Foundation is there for them constantly. And for $500, you'll provide full needs for one child for an entire year.
I just saw Estelle Price, $2,500.
Love it.
Lou Miners, $1,000. Thank you very much.
You so
I see
much.
Don Olson. Thank you, Don, for that donation.
Barb Berman, Charlotte
Barb
County.
Berman.
Barb, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Stephanie, Sharon Ullman, thank you very much for that. Lori Walsh, Jacqueline Chang, Jessica Stanfield, Jenna
Buzzacco Forster.
There we go. She just
Jenna,
donated
thanks
away.
so much.
Amy Zeppelin, Maxwell Press. Thank you so much. Maxwell Press, $500. Thank you so much for those donations. Drew Townsend, very generous. Thank you so much. Just absolutely incredible. Take a look at that total.
And that, I mean,
$25,689
tonight. And you know what I love about this is people are now spread across Southwest Florida. You're proving tonight by watching this and donating that this matters, that the Guardian at Litem Foundation matters, because I was talking to Jessica Stanfield. I've done some news reports about the foundation. Let me tell you, so many kids are in the system, they don't even have enough volunteers to get to all the children. Yeah. So not only do we need funding, we need volunteers as well. And this proves that it matters, and it matters to you at home.
Definitely. Any dollar amount. We've covered $500, $250. I've seen a lot of $250. What is
$250? If you want to donate $250, this is still incredible. It allows us to provide a child who previously, again, slept in a bathtub with a full bed bedding, a comfort item, and of course that age-appropriate book to keep their mind stimulated. We know a lot of children resort to books because it just helps them to escape what they're going through. So again, $250, incredible donation tonight.
And $100. We're talking $100. Anybody who donates $100 or over, we're going to put your name in a hat and we're going to draw you. You're going to get that wonderful painting from Allie Bell for $100. What is $100?
So I think this might be one of my favorite ones. You know, as a child growing up, we always look forward to our birthdays, the gifts, where we're going to go, our friends coming over for the birthday party. You know, these children a lot of times don't get to have that. So for $100, you can provide 4 happier birthdays for children who have never even really been celebrated. And these Guardian Ad Litems, they take the kids out to go get ice cream, presents, just activities. So for $100, you can give these children birthdays that they will actually remember.
So much stuff that we take for granted that, and again, any dollar amount makes a difference. You know, you can go to that button and you can hit, you can do $25. $25. What is $25?
Oh, Jessica, again, I was talking to her earlier, $25 is the world to these Guardian Ad Litems because that gives them the funding to just surprise the child with something. Go get them another book, another piece of clothing. It just helps them navigate whatever they're going through with that Guardian Ad Litem.
This is unbelievable too. I mean, when I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, we were at 24,000. We're up to 27,000 now. $27,000 now.
And a match.
And whoa. Okay, we just found out. Okay, we just found out that we have a $10,000 match.
No way.
Yes.
Wow.
$10,000 match. I want to thank Robert Ives, who donated $5,000 in memory of his wife. Thank you so much, Robert. I know that you're watching tonight, and she dedicated her life to educating children. We also, 2 of our board members, too. Bruce and his wife, Kathy Greenberg, and also Gary and his wife, Jean Lederer. Thank you very much. And the Sheriff's Department all made up that other $5,000 to make that $10,000 match. And that just busted the top off of that thermometer.
Yeah, it did. And just look, and we're getting the live feed right in front of us. Adam Miller, $500. Steve, thank you so much.
Steve Downey.
Yeah, Magdalena Young.
$1,000. Thank you, Steve. Mary Cole at $500. That is just absolutely unbelievable.
And I know we're not slated to do this, Rick, but I do want to go back and just kind of remind people of what maybe, you know, the donations can actually give. So again, $5,000, obviously that's the highest option. You're going to be getting things for babies like car seats, high chairs, cribs, and strollers, all these things that you just don't really think about unless you have a baby to take care of. You can send kids to camp so they can socialize. For $5,000, you can, take people out for joy rides. The Guardian Ad Litems will be able to provide them with meals and clothes and presents.
I see, I've just watched 3 $1,000 donations go across the screen there. Estelle, $2,500. Yes, Estelle Price, $2,500. Thank you so much. And if we add that $10,000 to there, that $10,000 is not in that figure that I'm looking at, right?
Wow.
We're up to almost $40,000. Wouldn't it be nice to get to $40,000?
That would be
Right
incredible.
now, we're only about $1,500 short. So if you could see it your way to donate another $1,000, $500, $250, $100. Thank you, Jerry Galliana. $5,000. Thank you very much. Up to $33,541. Absolutely incredible.
That is incredible. And Rick, what I love about this is there's so many people that are donating. So many people are donating $100, and that $100 goes further than you can really ever think that $100 is going to go. Think of these children, folks. Think of these children who, some of them are taken away from their families. They don't know where they're going to go. They don't have anyone there that's for them. And the Guardian Ad Litem, what I love about this is, they are the sole person who has the child's best interest at heart, and they're going to represent that child in court. And again, like I said at the top of the show, we have a duty, I believe, to stand up for our children, and you all at home are doing that tonight, so thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Look at that.
Okay, well, you can continue to donate until 8 o'clock, so you have about 7 or 8 more minutes that you can continue to donate.
So we do have a couple special messages we want to get to you as well. Don't forget, Allie Bell over there still painting. She's still painting away. I don't know if we can take the camera. I know if we can to show Allie over there still painting. There she is. And Rick, what was it again? If you donate $100,
$100 or more, $100 or more, your name goes into a hat, and we're going to be drawing it. So stay with us because we are going to be making that drawing in just a couple of minutes. But continue with those donations up till 8 o'clock.
And thank you so much for all of you at home who gathered your friends and your family to watch this incredible gala tonight. You know, we have to do so many different things in today's world, and a virtual gala used to be so foreign. But right now, we're seeing the power that no matter what the format is, if you care and if you have a strong group of people who do great in the community, people will come, and we're seeing that tonight.
Absolutely.
Thank you all so much. After the show, after these messages, we're going to draw that winner for Allie Bell's piece of artwork.
So stay with us.
There are countless stars that make up a galaxy for the children served by the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation. From friends to donors, sponsors, volunteers, and staff, each one is a star. See for yourself.
I'm a star in this galaxy. Please help to keep my star shining bright.
Good evening. We're Gary and Jean Lederer. Together, we serve as Guardian Ad Litem volunteers. We are stars in this galaxy.
We have had 8 cases involving 14 children. The foundation has supported us to help the children lead a normal life. Jean and I appreciate and thank you for your support.
Hello, I'm Bill Young. This is my wife, Helena Traversa. We are volunteers with Guardians Ad Litem and Stars in the Galaxy.
We've had a total of 4 cases working with 7 children, helping them to lead a normal life.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I am a star in this galaxy.
I'm the star in this galaxy because I sell juice boxes and I raise money for kids that don't have beddings with my friend Cece.
My name's Cece. I'm a star in this galaxy and I raise money for kids that don't have seats. And I raise money with juice boxes with my friend Bree.
Hi, I'm Donna. I'm a star in this galaxy.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I am a star in this galaxy.
My name is Eric Bivens. I'm a Guardian Ad Litem with 4 cases and 8 children. I have a huge heart for kids, and I am a star in this galaxy.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I am a star in this galaxy.
I am a star in this galaxy.
Hi, I'm a star in this galaxy because I lead a team of stars working to make a difference in the lives of so many children in our communities.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I am a star in the galaxy.
I'm Todd Wilcock, president of the Shadowwood Charitable Foundation. Our foundation is a star in this galaxy. Shadowwood community cares about kids at risk, and we are grateful for the dedicated volunteers who defend and protect them. We offer Guardian Ad Litem our continued support as you serve the best interests of these children at need.
I'm a star in this galaxy.
I'm a star in the galaxy.
By joining us this evening, you too have become a bright spot in this galaxy, and we are thrilled to welcome you as its newest stars. We appreciate you taking the time to celebrate and support the Guardian Ad Litem Foundation tonight. Thank you so much.
right, you ready?
We are back, and what we're doing, here it is. Allie Bell's work, and she has the names written on the side. It's absolutely gorgeous, and as Corey said before, it really doesn't do it justice to see it on camera. You see this in person, and you just want to leap right into the center of that.
Allie,
just
if you,
beautiful.
I know I'm putting you on the spot. What's the size of this canvas?
24 by 36.
So 24 by 36. This is going to be an incredible statement piece wherever you decide to put it, home, office, wherever.
And somebody's going to be a lucky winner right now.
Go.
All right. And it is, it looks like it says Melissa. Yes? No? Who wrote this?
Melissa out there, if you're out there.
It says Melissa.
It says Melissa. So if your name is Melissa, you just won this painting.
There you go.
I'm sorry?
Schiffman, Melissa Schiffman.
Melissa Shipman, congratulations. You have won this beautiful work of art by,
That's incredible.
by Allie Bell.
So we gave away so many incredible things tonight. Kids are going to be thanking you big time because of the generosity, outpouring of love tonight.
Absolutely. I want to, on behalf of the volunteers, on behalf of the staff, on behalf of the guardians, I want to say thank you very much. But on behalf of our most precious and our most defenseless of citizens, the children, I want to say thank you. You did an incredible job. We were talking off camera during a pandemic to raise this kind of money on a Thursday night is just absolutely unbelievable. And Corey, I can't thank you enough.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure working with you.
I love this organization, everything that it stands for and what it does. Thank you for having me tonight. I feel honored to be here. I really do. I do want to leave you, though, one more note. You're going to be notified by text message if you won something tonight. You're also going to be notified by text message. Melissa, wherever you are, you're going to be notified we're getting this painting. So again, thank you so much for joining us tonight on this great virtual event. Good night.